So what's today's video going to be about? How about 5 reasons to get your camera out? Reason 2. Reason 3. Reason to take a photo is, just look at this. Hello and welcome to another adventure. As you can see, we've got an array of cars parked up and the vans. This is our little cabin. This is where we're staying for the weekend, bank holiday weekend. We're stopping in the cabin for the weekend. I've got a group of guys down here. You can see this little cabin here. I'm going to give you a quick whistle top spin around the cabin before we head off. We've got toilet, shower. We've got a bunk room, nice and smelly now because everyone's been sleeping in it. We've got this little tiny shelter room, you know, little room for sitting down and chilling out. And of course we've got the kitchen with amenities. So it is a little tiny cabin. It's only a small space. It sleeps a maximum of 6 if you're going to share with someone, but really 4 comfortably. So yeah, it's pretty good. It's nice, simple and easy. And it's in the afternoon. It's extremely hot. You can see we've got back entrance as well. So it's really nice. Right in the heart of Llyn Ogwen. The guys are here already, teeing up, ready to go. We've all had a quick shower, freshen up. We are heading on up there. Basically, we're going up to one of the places I actually probably started vlogging, to be honest, because Anthony, as it's his main workshop, that's where he wants to go. So that's what we're doing. But we're having to walk from here. So it's going to be a bit of a trek to get up there. But once we get started, I'll switch you back on and let you know what's going on. See you in a bit, guys. We are definitely making our way up now. This is Llyn, I think it's pronounced. Llyn being river. I will put a what 3 words on here because it's a really nice location, and if you put the effort in, you are rewarded with a lovely little waterfall. Hiya. A lovely little waterfall, or the style. So I'll put a what 3 words for where the style is, and I'll put a what 3 words for where the waterfall is, because it's not an unknown place. It's very popular. You just do need to put the effort in. It can be very muddy, very slippery, very boggy, but it's quite dry at the moment, so we should be okay. But it is still soft underground, so we may still find some bog. Let's see what happens. But first of all, it's a hell of a walk up the hill. So what's today's video going to be about? How about 5 reasons to get your camera out? Reason 1, look at that pretty tree. That is beautiful, the way all the blossoms out. It's standing on its own, it's isolated, it's a bit of a lone tree. We've got this beautiful little stream that's trickling down here, and we've got Trifan up there in the distance behind it. So we are making our way up. I have decided to get the camera out. I've taken a couple of phone shots to give me juices flowing, and then I decided to get the camera out just to have a quick snap of this as we walk up. So there we go. Reason 1, I like the tree. Get your camera out. Reason 2, rocks and new growth. These rocks are lovely foreground, lovely interest, leading you down there towards Llyn Ogwen, good water, and then you've got Trifan again in the background. All these images are going to have Trifan in because that's your main feature really from here. But this is reason 2. We stopped for a bit of a respite, and just like these rocks, I like the boulders, I like the idea of having them in the foreground. There's sort of leading lines and diagonals sort of go in that direction. Reason 2. Something else I like, get your camera out. Well, we have got to our style. There's our style, Trifan in the background. I have done this before. I'll put a picture up if I can find it for you and put it up and show you what I got. Conditions are sort of similar in a way from when I first did it, because it was a bad picture as far as I was concerned, but it actually turned out in processing really well. So I was quite pleased with it. The problem it's got now is they've put this fence along this edge, so the fence isn't best, and I don't know what the camera's doing, but hello. So yeah, it's not ideal, but it's still good. Reason three to get your camera out. This. What a view, what a shot, what an amazing structure setup of an image. You've got the beautiful Llyn Ogwen down in the base there. You've got this little star that leads you over the wall and takes you back down. You've got the wall leading off down to Llyn and Devil's Kitchen, and you've got Tryfan there, the prominent Tryfan. Absolutely stunning photographs. It's quite harsh, it's quite bright, but if you bracket your shot, you should be able to keep the sky in quite nicely. But yeah, this is such an iconic little photograph, and one that I will come back time and time again to get. Heading up to the lake. Well, the guys are keeping going, as you can see up there. They're heading up to the lake. I've just thought I'd come and have a bit of a look at the view, and you can actually see where we're stopping, which is right down there in those little clump of trees down there. There's a little tiny cabin and a church, and we can just about see the vans parked outside from here, and it's quite a way down, but pretty awesome up here, I must admit. It's the views are just fantastic. I was saying there's some really nice shapes and patterns in this algae growth in this water, but I'm not quite sure I'm on a photo for it. I'm going to make my way over to the lake, Llyn whatever, up on the screen, and see what we can find over here, and see if we can get image number 4, or camera off number 4. Oh, we're at the lake now. So I think reason to take a photo is just look at this. Look at these lovely brown tones in this water, which will be the peat probably. So I think image number 4, and the reason is this is really attractive. So a nice little artistic shot of something with the light shining through, catching these rocks, is what we need to get our next photo. So let's get it done. It's sometime later in the day now, and we're starting to make our way down. We've been up to the lake at the top where you saw me take that last image, and I'm going to do image number 5, but I'm going to change it now to my top 6 reasons to get your camera out, because we're not at the waterfall that I'm trying to take them to. In fact, I don't actually know where it is at the moment. I know it's back down that way. I think it's a little way down and then the drop off. I think we've got to go a little way down, but because we started off so high, I found some more waterfalls, and probably these aren't that accessible when there's a lot of water around. And I think there's a really nice image just here, but it's a little bit tricky on the old footwork because I'm actually standing on the riverbed, really, in all fairness, or the stream. So I need to get myself in a precarious position, vertical shot, looking down the water, and then Tryfan and Ogwen in the background. And I can't show you until I get there, because I'm going to get there, take the shot and come away. But I am going to use my filters. I've clipped my filters on my tripod, got my Maven filters out in their brand new Maven bag, and yeah, I'm going to see if I can get something quite nice, but it's going to be a bit tricky to get in position, so wish me luck. Got the camera set up, I'm in position, I'm looking down the waterfall, and I'm not a favour of looking down waterfalls, but it is sending me in that direction, which I quite like. Conditions, like I said, the conditions are not perfect for this, but they're perfect for being able to stand on this rock, because to be honest, it's not the most easiest place to stand, but it's really, really nice. Got this lovely little diagonal line of the water leading through. I've got a 3-stop filter on the front, a 6-stop actually, 6-stop, which is giving me a third of a second, so it's enough to slow that water down. But yeah, really, really nice. I'm going to make my way down a little bit more. I'm going to have a look around, so I can try and make something a bit better. I think side on might be good as well, as a horizontal shot rather than a vertical. I'm going to have to do a little bit of cloning because we have got people in the image. But yeah, let's just take one more of this, and yeah, it might end up more than 5 reasons, but really this is the 5th reason. The 5th reason for getting the camera out the waterfalls. We've come up here for the waterfalls, and this is my 5th reason for getting the camera out. Love these waterfalls. Get yourself up here, get them out, and get some shots done. But just be careful. So I'm still on number 5. I know this is a bit of a cop-out, reason to get your camera out, number 5, but it's still the waterfalls. I took the waterfalls up there, I've taken 2 or 3 of this, I've moved down, there's a beautiful drop off here. I've never come up to this one. I didn't think it works. I thought it run across the image, cut the image off. If you look at the image, it runs across this bottom corner, and I think it cuts it off from, so you've got this bottom half and then the second half, if you know what I mean. But looking at the image, because it's coming down diagonally and then around a little bit, I think it's working. Now we are in shadow, the sun's up on my right hand side, high up in the air, and it is really bright. There isn't a cloud to be seen above Tryfan, so I'm keeping it very minimal. So the sky's a little bit blown out. It's all about the waterfall, it's all about being here. And now I've been here, and with this one shot, I'm going to come back and try this again. But maybe next time I come, the water will be pouring over the top of my head, I don't know. But this is not bad. So I've got the Maven 3-stop on now, which is giving me a 1/6 of a second, which I think's enough. Just to get that little bit of movement in the water. And I'm going to bracket this just for the sake of it. Focus on the waterfall, 2-second time. I'm going to bracket it because then I'm just going to have a look at the exposures to see which one I prefer. And I need the underexposed one for the sky and the water, but I need the overexposed one just to pull out some of these shadow details, probably. 9 times out of 10 I can normally get away with one single file. But I'll take them anyway. It doesn't cost me anything, does it? I'll show you this, just as a bit of an add-on, bit of a bonus on how I'm setting my tripod up. You see I've got the front leg leaning right down forward into the grasses or into the mud down this way. It's a lot longer. Then I've got my back leg balanced down here, just balanced in, pinning into the rock. And then I've got this top leg there, you can see there, stretching right out, keeping it up level. Now I remember doing a workshop once, and it was a long time ago, and I asked him to get his tripod out and set it up on the bank, and he wasn't sure how to set it up, and he was really confused because he thought he had to have all the legs the same. And I'm just sort of putting this out there. You can bend your tripod in any way or shape and position you want to get it where you want to do it. I need it to stop it falling that way, that's what that leg's doing, and I need it dug in the foreground, and that's what that leg's doing. So just stretch your tripod and make it work. I am at the famous waterfall that looks over the Ogwen, Lake Ogwen, Llyn Ogwen and Tryfan. This waterfall is normally hurtling down here, diving off the top of this rock, big water, big splashes, big drop, cascades running round, leading lines, all sorts of stuff. Today, we haven't got it. We've got a trickle just peeing off the top and a little stream running down in front of us. In fact, I couldn't normally get where I am now and sat down, so I'm going to enjoy my apple. I'm going to take a photograph just because I'm here, and this is going to be the last one before we make our way back down. So 5.5 reasons to get your camera out, and the 5.5, the half of one, or I don't know why I'm doing that, but the half of one is just so I can show you what this looks like. But yeah, 5 reasons to get your camera out. Just come on out. It can be 10 reasons, it can be 4 reasons, it can be 3 reasons, but for me today it's 5 reasons to get my camera out. I've had a walk up, I found that tree, we found the river, we found the colours in the lake at the top. We've just found different things, and I had 5 good reasons to get my camera out. Hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to finish off with this last photograph while I eat my apple. Don't forget to like and subscribe, give us that thumbs up, it really does mean a lot if you do. And drop me a few comments. Which image out of the 5 main ones did you like best, and the reasons why? That'd be nice to know. Till next time, ciao for now, see you soon, and you've got to be in it to win it. I've not said that for a long time, have I? But yeah, you've got to come out and shoot, and if you want to come out with me at all, let me know. You don't have to do one of these really mental, hard work, sweaty, back-breaking walks. We can go for something really nice and simple, nice and easy along the beach if you want. I don't mind where it is. And yeah, till next time, ciao for now, see you soon, bye bye. Oh yeah, I'm ready for this.